fight. Set the rules.
Hi everyone, this is Chernobyl from Ghosty Gamers. I'm standing with the Misery of LGD Int and Ducky of nothing at the moment. So, Misery, what do you think about your performance in this tournament?
Obviously, it's not so good. Could have been way better, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
You're standing here laughing at him. I mean, what up, bro?
I don't know. I just kind of knew the answer for that he would give. Of course, he's not satisfied. At least the top 8 would have been suitable for them, I think. So obviously, when you go out before the prize money, well, there's only one right answer, right?
I guess that's how it goes. I'm not gonna talk more about that because it's, you know, I guess there's not much to say about it. But what do you think of China? How do you like it in China?
I like China actually. Been there many times now, but living there was pretty rough. I mean, it's very different from just coming there 1 month and then going back. So I like China, but in the long run it gets too much, kind of.
I spoke with Dendi because he's been in China 4 times, I think, and I said like, oh, I've never been to China, and he was like, don't. So. Ducky, you've been to China for a while now too, right?
So this was my 2nd time in China, and it was really hot. That's the first thing. I think it was 42 degrees Celsius when we were there, and sometimes the air conditioning gave out, and I don't know. It's interesting, but it's also a little uninspiring environment when you live and you play the same, like you work and live the same place. I think that can be pretty tough in the long run. I was only there for 1 month, and I think that was my maximum. But I could only imagine being there for 8 months. I think that would be a little tough.
Were you working there though?
Yes. I was basically there to try to help the LGD team to kind of find a new motivation and try to inspire them to think differently, and just basically work around the teamwork and stuff like this. And of course, you get gripped by the game as well when you've been into it. So we just had a lot of good talks about how to play, and I was trying to look at their games and tell them what they did well and what they didn't do so well from my perspective, and so they could try to optimize things. So this was kind of my role, I'd say.
What was it like having Ducky as a coach?
Well, it was actually really nice because when he came, we were kind of in a really down period. So he helped us coming up on top again, and he helped us a lot, but we couldn't take it further than that. He helped us as much as he could, but he can't help us more than that. So then it comes down to us and our performance, and yeah, we didn't
Do you know what you're going to do next after the end of the international?
I'm considering starting up a new team with Ducky over here. I know he has already made some plans and talked to some people. I haven't actually been included that much in what's going to happen, but I know he's been working on some things.
Is it the Ducky's Dream Team 2.0?
I don't know. I think it's been really hard to get Loda to come to the team. Yeah, because we really wanted to bring Loda and Misery together again because they have such a good synergy together. But it seems like he's doing pretty well without being in Ducky's Dream Team. So maybe if they lose next time, he will be really mad, and then I'll approach him. But so far, it's more like we've been looking at a few Russians, like Art Style and Light of Heaven. We spoke with Light of Heaven here, and yeah, we don't know who the 5th player might be, but yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Maybe you can add Toby as a player. I heard he's interested in joining a team.
I haven't seen Toby play. Maybe we could use his analytic skills a lot, but maybe we should try him out. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Do you agree with that, Misery?
Yeah, I think you could go back to the old school times and actually have a tryout session, and everyone who wants, they can sign up, and we can have some practice games together and see who fits the most.
You can have a one-on-one mid-qualifier or something.
Yeah, that too. That's a good idea.
A one-on-one support qualifier even?
Yeah, Ward Wars or something. Enigma one-on-one jungle.
Yes.
Something like this.
Definitely, I'd say that's the most underrated role, one-on-one jungle. Yeah, Ducky, have you been missing competitive gaming any?
I must say that no, I actually wasn't missing it, but now that I came back, yeah, obviously I missed it a lot. You go in here and you see like so many people just going crazy, and you just could imagine yourself sitting up there with a team and just like boosting your ego and your like, yeah, obviously you miss sitting there in front of people and really performing, and but at the same time there's a lot of other things out in the world that are also very interesting. And I think for me, when I had to make my decision, it was like either or, so I just totally quit. Like I haven't played a Dota game in 2 years before I came to China. So for me, it was a decision either or, because I know if you first start playing, it's addictive. It's so, at least on me, it's like drinking Cokes or something like this. You know, you can't stop again. So yeah, I've been busy with other things. That's been very interesting, and yeah. So yeah, I missed it, but I also enjoyed not playing. So it was like both end.
So you don't regret your decision?
No, I don't regret my decision. I think I was very lucky getting into a very interesting education that brought me all around the world and doing various projects. And I feel that the skills and the learnings that I've acquired through those 2 years has been it's been very interesting, and I feel like I can use them in other settings. And I wish I knew those things when I had teams, because a lot of it's about leadership and team building and these kind of things that I think are very important. When you look at the teams here now, I feel I can definitely see a pattern in the team performing well. It's not only about how they play, but it's just about the mentality and about the perspectives they have on the game. They're very well at aligning expectations and very well at sharing same perspective upon the game, and I think that is what actually brings them on a higher level than most other teams.
Do you get recognized a lot in the streets in China?
Yeah, we had some episodes where we went out to buy food, and we went back, and 2 minutes later there was people taking pictures of us on QQ, on our it's like Facebook in China, and people had taken a picture of us and posted, "Oh my God, we just saw LGD International on the street." And
when they went on the street.
Yeah, when we went on the street, it wasn't so often. It was terribly hot in China, and yeah, and it's just China, so you lose motivation to go out.
Okay, what about you, Ducky? Did you ever get any fans?
I think recently I got one guy writing to me on Facebook. It's usually some Filipino or something like that, and I don't get recognized very much often. But I'm actually very surprised, like how it seems like all the old players, they still really recognize me. So maybe I didn't have a lot of fans, but out there, but the players seems like they all recognize me, and they've been very friendly, and I feel that is a nice tap on the shoulder. I must have done something right.
Maybe you had a lot of haters though.
I think in the community there was a lot of haters, probably. That's how it goes when you're maybe not the most skilled player that played on the top, but obviously I had other qualities that made me attractive for the players anyway to play with. So it's fine. People can hate as much as they want. Like some other people can get the glory. I'm fine with that. Like this guy here, he got a lot of glory now. He's the one taking all the hits, so that's fine. It's good. Yeah.
Mr. Which team have been like your favorite team to play with so far in your Dota career?
Of course, Ducky's dream team. I mean, why would I else consider going back to Ducky's dream team too?
I guess that's kind of an obvious question. Or is it because you're like under gun threat or something by Ducky?
No.
No. Make that clear. No, no. So, how do you like the event in general? I mean, compared to all other events, compared to events in China, in Europe, in Dota 1, like DreamHack, whichever events you've attended before?
I think everyone can agree to the fact that TI is just the best tournament there is. Even compared to Chinese tournaments, G League was super cool, but this is a whole nother level in all aspects, basically.
And your favorite of G League and G1 League is obviously the awkward posing, right?
Sorry?
The awkward posing, you didn't do that? Like in front of the games?
Yeah, we always had to make some kind of video a day before the tournament, doing some, just use your imagination, look cool. That's all they could say. You know, it's Chinese, they don't speak so much English. So yeah, that was an experience, I'd say.
What was the reason for all those poses? I mean, were they? Yeah, I mean, what's up with that?
No, I think they're just trying to make Dota like a really professional sport and make the players look really cool. And yeah, that's what they're trying to accomplish.
Do you think that you, in fact, managed to pull off looking cool?
Come on, I always look cool.
Do you second that, Ducky?
Yeah, I think they've been looking really cool in all the photo shoots. I mean, I was even at one photo shoot. It looks like in China when you don't know what to do, you say, let's have a photo shoot. This time we're wearing this t-shirt, next time we're wearing another t-shirt, and then let's suit up. And actually in my time there for 1 month, they were doing 2 photo shoots. And I think that's quite a lot in 1 month, but yeah. I second that. I think Misery always look good. Yeah, definitely. So does the Asian girls.
Is that the reason why you stayed in China for so long now?
I don't know. Was that the reason why you stayed in China for so long? That the Asian girls fought you up pretty?
Maybe.
That's why Western people get signed by Chinese organizations, obviously.
It's the hair.
Yeah, it's gotta be the hair.
Do you get your photo taken like by random people because you look very European?
Yeah, actually you did. Sometimes you would walk on the street and some old people would like look back, like, whoa, look at that guy. He's not Chinese. And they would ask you to take a photo. And it's not because I play Dota, it's just because, yeah, I'm a European guy, so.
But you can maybe imagine that it's because you play Dota.
Yeah, I could, but that's not the case.
But you won't, yeah, I see. So yeah, I can't really think of any more random questions right now, so thanks for the chat, guys. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the event.
Ha det bra.
Huh?
Tack så mycket. Ha det bra.
Tack så mycket, tack så mycket. Oh yeah, you speak Swedish, especially you speak almost Swedish. You speak like the
Finnish Swedish.
Yeah, that's what you speak.
I think so.
Say something in Finnish Swedish.
Jag tackar så mycket alla där ute. Och det var jättebra att se alla igen. Ha det snyggt.
I don't think you say ha det snyggt. It means like have it beautiful, but yeah. Other than that, he just thanked everyone and yeah. You have any final shoutouts?
Shout out to LGD for an amazing year in China, and shout out to Taobao, Razer, Kingston, and Ducky.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to my hot girlfriend, Phoeben. Phoeben for allowing me to come here, and shout out to LGD for bringing me in for 1 month. It's been very nice. Cheers. And all the haters out there, and the Brazilian community, I love you guys.
Any shoutouts? 1437.
Shout out to me, maybe.
Shoutouts to my friends over there, Waltina, Corina, Ivina, and Tanuki. Yeah, they're all right over there.
I think this last guy might have been a mistake, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Okay.